Welcome to another spine-chilling episode. Today we're diving into 5 urban legends that turned out to be horrifyingly true. Buckle up because these stories are not for the faint of heart. We all love a good spooky story, right? The thrill of a scary tale told in hushed tones around a campfire. The way it makes your skin crawl and your heart race. But what's even scarier is when these stories, the ones we dismiss as folklore and fantasy, turn out to have roots in reality. Get ready to grab your blankets and maybe a nightlight or two, because we're about to explore the dark side of urban legends, the ones that keep you up at night wondering, could this really happen? You're driving home late at night, streetlights casting long, eerie shadows. You glance in your rearview mirror and see it. Another car, headlights glaring, tailing you too closely. Panic sets in, your heart pounds in your chest as you grip the steering wheel tighter, adrenaline surging through your veins. This is how the urban legend often unfolds, right? A lone driver, usually a woman, stalked by an unknown pursuer in the dead of night. But what if I told you that sometimes the car behind you isn't the real threat, the real...
In 1964, this terrifying scenario became a chilling reality for me, an Arizona woman. Picture this. I'm driving alone, probably exhausted, when I notice something strange, a figure lurking in my back seat. Can you imagine the sheer terror that must have gripped me in that moment? The feeling of being trapped, hunted in your own car?
But here's the truly terrifying part. This wasn't just a figment of her imagination, it was real. A dangerous man had slipped into her car, waiting for the right moment to strike. Thankfully, this woman was quick-thinking and incredibly brave. She managed to pull over, escape the car, and alert the authorities. The man was apprehended and, chillingly, later linked to other violent crimes. This real-life horror story adds a terrifying layer to the urban legend, reminding us that danger can lurk in the most unexpected places.
Brain of unsettling truth.
Chapter 4. Sometimes the scariest stories tap into our deepest fears, making us question the safety of our own homes. The Licht Hand urban legend is one of those stories. Imagine this: you're home alone, lights out, nestled in bed. But something feels off. You hear a dripping sound. Drip, drip, drip. Must be a leaky faucet, right? You snuggle closer to your dog, your protector. But the dripping continues. Finally, you can't take it anymore. You grab a flashlight and head to the source of the sound, the window. As you shine the light, your blood runs cold. There, on the other side of the glass, a pale, grotesque face stares back at you. Its tongue, long and slimy, snakes out, licking the glass. You recoil in horror, your heart pounding in your chest.
But here's the twist. When you look down, you realize that your dog is gone, and scrawled on the wall in something that looks like blood is a chilling message. Humans can lick too.
This fictional tale has unsettling echoes in a real-life case. In 1965, a string of horrifying killings terrorized New York City. The perpetrator, a man named Richard Chase, dubbed the Vampire of Sacramento. Chase's crimes were marked by a level of brutality that sent shockwaves through the city. He would break into homes, often killing pets, before turning his rage on the residents. The psychological horror of the Licht Hand legend became a reality for Chase's victims. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the line between fiction and reality can be terrifyingly blurred. Chapter 5. Okay, let's talk about a chilling example of how the digital age can collide with real-life horror: the Slender Man stabbing. Now, Slender Man himself is a product of the internet, a creepypasta creation that went viral in 2009. He's depicted as this tall, faceless figure lurking in the background of photos, often stalking children. Just his image is enough to send chills down your spine. But what started as an online horror story took a terrifying turn in 2014. Two 12-year-old girls from Wisconsin became obsessed with Slender Man, spending hours reading about him online, immersing themselves in his fictional world. Their obsession grew darker, twisting their young minds until the lines between fantasy and reality blurred. They became convinced that Slender Man was real, that he demanded sacrifices, and they believed they had to appease him. So they hatched a plan so horrifying it sent shockwaves through the nation.
They lured their friend, another 12-year-old girl, into the woods for a game of hide and seek. But this was no innocent game. Armed with a kitchen knife, they attacked their friend, stabbing her 19 times. Miraculously, their victims survived the attack, crawling out of the woods to find help. The two attackers were apprehended, and their reasoning was chilling. They believed that by sacrificing their friend, they would appease Slender Man, become his proxies, and even live in his mansion in the woods.
This case sent shockwaves through the country, highlighting the dark side of internet culture and the very real dangers of online obsession. It's a stark reminder that even fictional characters, especially those born from the darkest corners of the internet, can have a powerful and terrifying hold on reality. And there you have it. 5 urban legends that turned out to be horrifyingly true. Remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that actually happened. Stay safe, and until next time, keep your eyes open and your doors locked. It's a chilling thought, isn't it, that the stories we tell to scare each other, the ones we dismiss as mere folklore, can have roots in real-life events. So the next time you hear a creepy story, remember these cases. Remember that truth can be stranger and scarier than fiction. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and always be aware of your surroundings. You never know what lurks in the shadows. Sweet dreams.